Hi guys, how you doing? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, we
So
can
I
hear
want to welcome. Okay. I want to welcome each and every one of us to this first class is the kickoff class, and I promise it's going to be very brief as possible, as brief as possible. But I'm going to focus on giving value. All right. So I want to welcome you once again. I am Mark Anthony Madeke, and I'm going to be your coach, even when I'm not the only one to teach in this class. But I'm going to be the major guy to teach. I'm going to be bringing in some other expert during the course of our class so that they are going to help us understand better what we have put together for you guys. All right. So for now, I'm going to be teaching you. And from the chats I sent a link on the WhatsApp group. I understand that a lot of us here are using our mobile phone, and because we are using our mobile phone, we are not going to go deep into with what's it called now with, with laptop. So we are going to major mostly on phone, mobile phone, and we are not just going to talk about normal editing that everybody teaches online. We're going to talk about the business aspect of editing. We're going to talk about the content creation because a lot of us here are comedians, kit makers, and all of that. And there are people that want to create online content, yet they don't want to show their face in any of their content. So we considered all of these factors before putting together this very course. So I want to assure you that this class is going to be all encompassing, and we're going to make sure that if you are graduating from this class, that you are going to get value for your time in this class. So I want to urge you all to please pay attention to this very wonderful stuff. Of course, this is our. I don't know if you are seeing. I want to share my screen now. I'll be sharing my screen now so that you can see the little presentation I have for you guys before we finally dive into what we have. Are you good? Are you guys with me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So let me share my screen now so that I can um show you some stuff now. Oh, sharing my screen now. So can you see it?
Oh, sorry, sir. I added you in my network. Then I'm just joining, sir. I'm very sorry.
You said?
Then I'm sorry. I added you in my network. Then I'm just joining, sir.
All right. We are still starting. Like I said, I
Okay,
want to make this class very, very
wait, sir,
brief
please.
as possible. Now, this is cinematography and video editing class. Now, one thing we won't tolerate in this class is assignments. We are going to be giving assignments in everything that we cover. So we are not going to tolerate people not submitting their assignment in this class because what we want to achieve by organizing this class is to make sure that we get content creators, we get people that are interested in video editing, in video production. And so we are not going to tolerate laziness from people. So once we realize that you are not serious, we will just easily remove you from the group. And that will be your end to this tutorial. So please and please, if you must be here, then you must show seriousness in this class because what we want to do also is to create a community where we can share resources because video editing or film production or video production requires a lot of resources. That's the truth. Some softwares you buy, some softwares you buy cost a lot of money. Some resources you buy, some things you purchase online. Let's say stock videos and all of that. They require a lot of money, and these things are needed for you to do what? These things are needed for you to make a good video, and that is why we are creating a community of creatives. Those people that are where we can share resources. You know, we've got a lot of resources that we are willing to share, both stock images, stock videos, and what have you, soundtracks, and all of that. So we are creating this community so that we'll be able to share quality resources with one another, so that it will enable upcoming producers to have access to top-notch resources. So that is why we are organizing this class. And of course, I've introduced myself. I'm Makantu Madeke, and I'm the coach for this class. And these are the things. These are who we are expecting to train in this class. We're expecting, if you're a video editor or a video producer, or you are interested in joining any of this niche, you are welcome. We are going to talk more on producing and editing in this class. And if you're a skit maker, maybe you don't have enough resources to hire people to shoot videos for you or to do things, all of those shooting videos, doing that, editing and all of that, and you just want to start with your mobile device, you are also welcome to this class, because we are going to teach you how you can just use your phone, shoot your normal skits or normal content, and bring it to some softwares and still edit it on your phone, and it is going to appear professional, so that when you are presenting it, nobody knows you are not shooting with your camera. Because a lot of video creators now, content creators, they are not using camera to shoot. That's the truth. And all you need is just a phone that has a good camera. Once you have a phone that has a good camera, you're good to go. And even if it is not so good, even when we advise that you get a phone with a good camera, we can teach you how to improve on the video quality after shooting. And so we are going to teach you a whole lot of things, from the camera angles and color, lighting, and all of that. We are going to learn all of that in this class. So another set of people that we are hoping to train in this class are online content creators. Now, there are people that want to create content online, like, since the advent of TikTok and Instagram and all of that, video is the new thing, is the trending thing now. Now, if you're not making videos, you are not utilizing what is available for you. That is why you have platforms like TikTok. And even YouTube has adopted the TikTok method or model, because now you have Instagram rolling out Reels, you have YouTube rolling out Shorts and all of that. So video content is the future. So there are people that just want to make videos, short videos, without showing their face. They just want to display text on the screen. They just want to display some set of information, or they just want to get random stock image to illustrate what they are trying to explain and all of that. So you are welcome. You don't need to shoot a video before you become a content creator, or before you join this class, or before you start producing things. You can actually turn text into videos that can sell and can go viral. Maybe you are into medical niche or fashion niche or any kind of niche. You can actually produce your content, video content, without showing your face or going to some places and taking shots of some of those things. You can actually start with converting some of the articles you've written, or getting some of the articles online. We are going to show you, and turn them into video, interactive videos that can drive attention in this class. So these are all we are going to be teaching you. And lastly, but not the least, we are also going to teach for those people that wants to start shooting ads for companies and all of that, because we have video for ads specially meant to for companies or brands that are interested in marketing their products online and all of that. And because I said earlier that video is the future of online content creation. And having said that, a lot of businesses are looking for um, video editors, video producers that can make videos for them. Photos are outdated now. It is video that is being making. So a lot of companies, a lot of brands, if you go on Upwork, of course, we're going to teach that, but that will be towards the end of this class. We're going to teach you how you can monetize your skills, of course, including going to Upwork, freelancing sites, and all of that. So, but a lot of brands, if you go to Upwork now, if you browse Upwork, you see a lot of gigs on video editing. A lot of brands, real estate brands, they want to create contents around real estate. And some of them, they have people, voiceover artists, they have contents they want to just edit. Some of them, they don't have time. Some entrepreneurs, they have. So there is a lot of opportunities available in this niche. So even if you don't want to shoot your own video, we can introduce you to a platform where you can offer these services, this video editing service. And guess what? You don't need your laptop. You don't need a laptop to look professional in your video because your phone can do all of those things for you if you can add seriousness and a little creativity to it. So we are going to be teaching all of that in this class. And I hope that you are going to be really, really inspired by the end of this class. Now, what we are going to be focusing on in this class is we're going to focus on video animation. You know, there are types of content, video content. We have animation and we have text to video. We have the actual shooting of video and all of that. So we're going to be focusing on the first thing we're going to work on is video animation, which is whiteboard. Sorry, not really video animation. We call it whiteboard animation because there's a lot of money there. A lot of companies, especially foreign companies, are interested in paying people that can actually deliver a message through whiteboard animation for them. So we're going to be focusing on that. We're going to be teaching how you can create powerful ads using whiteboard animation with just your phone. And some of these things we are going to do. Some of these things we are going to do. Somebody wants to ask a question. I'm hearing it now. I'm hearing noise in the background.
Please, the person should mute his on speaker so that he is making another noise.
All right. Are you guys following me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So whiteboard animation, there is a lot of people interested in this very stuff. And so we are going to be teaching it extensively so that people can. I already have students that are doing well in this whiteboard animation. They have started earning already. A 1 minute video, one of my students edited, I think last 2 weeks, paid him 10,000 naira, 1 minute video, and all of that. So there's a lot of money in that niche alone. So we're going to start there. Of course, it's quite simple, and the software we are going to be using, it's a premium software, but I'm going to give you guys the premium pack free of charge in this class. All right, and that's part of it because all of the software we are going to be using, we are going to be giving you guys the premium stuff. We are not going to be giving you the basic version because you cannot do much with the basic version. So we are going to be giving you guys the premium version. And of course, you can go and Google how much you can use to subscribe for the premium version. So these are some of the things you are going to be getting in this class. Now, we are going to also teach you how to make videos without showing your face, which is normal converting from text to speech. Maybe you have an article, you have interest in football, you have interest in medicine and all of that, and you don't want to show your face or you don't believe you can appear good on camera. You can decide to just write articles and convert it within few minutes. I'm going to show you right now before the end of this class. I'm going to show you how to do that. Convert it to video instantly, upload it to YouTube, and you can start making money in dollars instantly with just that skill. Now, even if you don't want to write or you don't have appetite, you don't like writing, or you don't want to write articles or something, there is also a site where you can get some of those articles or blog posts, then take it to another side where you can paraphrase the article you've gotten so that it will be unique to you, and you will now do what? Publish it, turn it into video, and do what? Publish on YouTube or any other platform you are interested in publishing. Then we are also going to talk about shooting video, actual video now, because shooting video is not all about putting camera and you are taking pictures or motion pictures and all of that. No, there are technicalities to shooting a video that will come out well. There are technicalities to it. There is what we call the lightning. There is the lightning aspect of it. There is camera angle of it. There is a lot of things. There's a lot of planning that is involved in shooting a good video. Now, if you don't have a fat budget to employ professionals to do that for you, it is very smart that before you shoot any video, you go through the script, know what you have, know what you don't have, and know how to improvise. Because if you don't get it from the beginning, it will be very difficult for you to edit. When you shoot, produce nonsense. So the whole process of getting a good video starts from the shooting. If you miss the shooting aspect of a video, no matter what magic the editor is going to make, it is definitely not going to come out well, because the planning starts from the shooting. And now, another aspect of shooting is this: you can shoot a 5 minutes video, and because we have things like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts, you can post the 5 minutes video on YouTube explaining something. Now you can now still reuse that content. Now you can cut it into seconds. Maybe there are places where you are pointing out some big facts. You understand? There are places where you are trying to explain something, and because Instagram Reels will not allow you to upload all of that 5 minutes, you can decide to create content out of content, reuse content. Now there is a place you made five. Okay, for instance, you said 5 ways to get your PC up and running again, and you said a whole lot of things, and at the end of the day, the video is 5 minutes. Then after that 5 minutes, you can still go back and see the places where you said 5 ways to do this. You listed them. You can just crop them into 5, or let's say 5 seconds or 10 seconds, and put them resize them, reformat them in a Rails format or in a TikTok format. Then caption that video and still reuse it on TikTok and Rails. So it means you shot a 5 minutes video and you were able to replicate it. And at the end of the day, you might find out that just that 5 minutes video was able to produce for you like 10 other videos or 5 other videos, different videos that you are using to gain massive traffic on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok. So these are the ways you can maximize your shooting. So you can stay in a day and produce a 1 month content, because if you must create content online, you need to be consistent. Consistency is the key to online success. A lot of people, before they made their first viral video, they created up to 50, 100, 200 videos before they finally got their online their breakthrough. You understand? So consistency, and there's a way all these sites has algorithm that sees consistent people that post consistently. So when you begin to post consistently, the algorithm will somehow begin to rate your channel, like if it's a YouTube channel or your account, begin to rate it high and begin to recommend it to people, because they know that this one is a consistent creator. So one of the reasons why people fail in online creation or content creation is because of their inconsistency. Now, somebody said before you upload your first ever video, maybe on TikTok or whatever, make sure you have like a lineup of 7, 10 other videos you are going to post consistently, because the first video might not even get 1 view, the second one might not even get 2 views. But if you have like 10, in the midst of that discouragement, you might start getting traction to your account, and it will give you the morale to shoot other ones. So we are going to be explaining all of these things when it comes to video shooting, so that you will get the real value and know how to maximize the things that you have. All right. So are you with me? Are you with me, or am I just talking to myself?
Yeah, we are with you, sir.
All right, please.
Yeah, we are with you, sir.
All right, all right. Now we are also going to talk about editing content. Now, another aspect of video editing or anything production of video is the sound. Now, if you notice something, there is no video without soundtrack. Soundtrack makes it interesting for people to stay glued to your video. Now, if
Sorry, sir.
all right,
Hello,
somebody wants to
hello,
ask a
sir.
question.
No, not really, sir. Somebody said on the group chat that is trying to join and you've not accepted the matter.
Okay, please tell the person to join again.
Okay, I'll do that, sir.
Tell the person to join again, because I'm not looking at the group now. Okay, so like I was saying, online content creation requires a lot of, if you have been, because I believe there are a lot of comedians here. If you have been creating content, you will notice something. You notice that there are some videos you'll be watching, it will be boring. And there are some videos you'll be watching, from the soundtrack, they are suggesting what you should be doing, which is laughing. I don't know if you have noticed, but the truth is that there is a way soundtrack communicates perfectly well what you are trying to project, and there is a feeling it brings about to your audience. So if your video, one of the ways to know a good video production is from the soundtrack. When the soundtrack makes you feel sober, when it should make you feel sober, then it's a good editing. When the soundtrack is making you feel funny, laugh when you should laugh, it's a good soundtrack. When the feel, that is what we call feel in video. So if you are not feeling it, if you are not getting it, if the video does not have feel, then your shooting might be nice, but your soundtrack might be bad. So we are going to pay attention to the soundtrack we use. There are soundtracks for comedy. There are soundtracks for intros. There are soundtracks for let's say interviews and all of that. If you bring a video without a soundtrack and bring one with soundtrack, you will know the difference instantly. And sometimes we don't even, if you see somebody watching maybe a comedy or something, from the soundtrack you might get interested and all of that. So we are going to talk about it and talk about how to download soundtracks, get soundtracks, extract soundtracks from videos, and all of that to use on your this thing. And we are going to talk about the psychology of sound, how you can understand sound that is appropriate for videos, and where you should keep it, where you should drop it, how it's a good video production is interactive. So if you don't interact with your viewer through things like soundtrack and all of that, you are obviously missing out. Then there is something we're also going to talk about: editing style. You know, like I said, before you begin to shoot, you need to have a plan for your entire video. You need to have an idea of what you actually want at the end of the day. That is what will determine if you are going to shoot somebody. Maybe you're acting a skit or something. Your style or your end product you have in your mind is what is going to determine, number one, if you are going to shoot the person from top to down, or you are going to shoot from down to top, or you are going to zoom first, or you are going to use a closed up shot, or you are going to zoom from far. Do you understand what I mean? So it is from the style, how you have patterned your shooting, your video, the end product. That is what is going to determine both how you are going to shoot and how you're going to style your editing. Do you understand? Now, another thing is design. Design, if you don't have a good eye for design, you might not be a good video editor, because there are some editing that requires a lot of graphics design. Like if you want to go into shooting art videos, you are definitely going to require a lot of strength. You are going to put in a lot of strength in learning design, knowing what color should match another color. Because even when you want to improve the video quality, color quality, of course that one is another different thing. But when you have an ad video that is supposed to represent a brand, and the brand has a color, and you are supposed to write in something into the video or something, or maybe they don't even have somebody representing or presenting the brand or something, you just need a design like an animated text and all of that. You need to understand color psychology. You need to understand how to what font is suitable. What Some brands have their specific fonts, some don't, but you need to figure out what fonts will be suitable. You can't go and use blue background and write red on it. It's definitely not going to make sense. So you need to understand designing. And so we are not going to go so deep into designing, but we are going to make sure you understand the basics of designing, so that when you are shooting some other videos like art videos, that's for people that have interest in that kind of shooting and all of that, you be able to understand how to use your fonts, how to use your colors, how to display text on a video, and make it look good, and how to maybe interview videos, for example, the kind of videos these guys use, BBC or something, when they are interviewing, all of a sudden you see something flash, they just write the question and it will flash out or fade out, and the person will start talking and all of that. Or they might even caption the, the person talking and all of that. And if you are doing that kind of video, you realize that sometimes when you're writing on a white, because usually you write with white and text. Now, when you're writing on it, you realize that the color of the video is making your write-up not visible. You understand? But if you have a good understanding of design, you will know that when your color is not visible and white is the only color that is needed there, that you can add shadow or timeline to the text, so that it will come out very well. So we are going to cover that. Then branding, of course, like I said, some brands, if you are doing ads, some brands have their color, have their fonts, have all of those things. So you need to understand how to properly represent a brand when you are shooting a video that has to do with brand. So we are going to be touching on all of that. Then lastly on our focus, we are going to be talking about publishing content. There are various platforms one can actually use to publish content, from ranging from TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube channels and what have you. So we are going to be talking on the peculiarity of each and every of these channels. We are going to be exploring it. We're going to be sharing ideas on how to improve your chances of getting success in any of these, all of those options in this class. And we are also going to talk about how to sell your brand. It is a bad idea for you to actually release a video without watermark, because a lot of people are hungry of content, yes, but a lot of people are also stealing content. So since you can't stop some of those contents, or you can't stop people from sharing some of those contents, the best they can do for you is to at least allow your name to be seen on your video or on your work. So we're going to be talking about how to brand or sell your brand, how to focus on something, how to establish, let's say, an authority or something, just selling your brand, making your brand lovable and all of that. And I tell you, one thing about shooting video is that people don't understand that it's beyond acting. Now, how you present your video is different. Now, how you edit your video is different. There are that's we are going to talk extensively on that on editing style. Like from the videos you will see, there are some captions on it, and those videos they are like a fast forwarded video, and you see it very clean with captions on it, pinpointing some bullet points the person is talking about and all of that. It's usually evident in I think TikTok or something. So we are going to talk extensively on how to make videos interactive so that even when you want to leave somebody wants the presenter wants to say something else that you have not heard, you don't just shoot video and talk from your maybe let's say from your mind or something without considering who is listening. So sometimes you need to make your video interactive, make it fun to use, fun for everybody. Otherwise, it's never going to make sense, and you can never attract what's it called viewers. For instance, you want to or you want to market your channel to the extent that people now goes to your channel. It is one, but if the bounce rate is high, you are definitely not going to earn a lot in YouTube, because when people come to your site and every 5 minutes video, they don't stay up to 2 seconds, they don't stay up to 3 seconds, because you don't have what it takes to keep them from the start to finish. Your content is not engaging enough to keep people from start to finish, then you have a bad content. And sometimes it's not usually from the shooting, sometimes it's from the editing. There's no interaction, there's nothing that will bring humor and all of that to your video stuff. So it makes it very, very long and boring and all of that. So we are going to talk about that, and also we are going to talk about money in video production. Like I said, beyond producing or publishing your video content online to make money from it, there are several ways you can make money using your video stuff. You can personally collate data of some companies that have poor ads and them so that you can them, and they will pay you heavily for doing that if you ever win any of those proposals. And secondly, you can video content. We grow their Facebook channel, YouTube channels, TikTok, and all of that. So you can go to them. They have content. Some of them have content already. You can just edit them, or some of them have a long content, and what they just need is somebody that will just pick that content and begin to segment that content to fit into Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and all of that. So all you are going to be doing is to get their videos, format it, and make it, of course, Instagram friendly and all of that. So a lot of organizations need these services as a YouTube guy. You understand? So if you understand video editing, you are definitely going to cash out. So this is all we are going to be teaching in this class. Do we have any question? Do we have questions?
Please, I have a question.
No question. Should we proceed?
Hello?
They said, do we
I
have
a question,
questions?
please.
Yeah, we can proceed. We can proceed.
I think
Hello?
somebody is saying he has question.
Hello?
Who has question?
Please, I have a question. Are we still communicating?
Yes.
Okay, so due to the penetration of the network, can we get the complete record of this first class via the group?
Well, I think I'm recording it. So definitely I'll make it available. I'll make it
Can we get the
available, but not instantly. I'll make it available. Who else? Who else has a question? All right, let's proceed. We are going to proceed. All right. Okay. So I'm going to be introducing you guys to this site. It's very important because we are going to be using a lot of apps. We are going to be using a lot of apps, a lot of websites to get resources or use some of those websites to make our work very, very. I'm going to be showing you some sites you should never play with, and I'm going to show you how because of this class. Are you with me? Now, very importantly,
Yeah, we are with you, sir.
you have this queerbots.com. Queerbot.com. Now, what is this site used for? You can use this site, like I mentioned before, though we are going to still talk extensively when we get to that point, but I just want to share with you, we have a lot of sites and apps we are going to be using, but we are going to be doing that subsequently, not today. So, but let me introduce these stuff to you so that maybe you can get ready for the next class. Now, Queerbot is going to help you paraphrase text for those that want to go into text to video. So we have this stuff. It is, look at it, queerbot.com. You can type in any text at all and allow it to paraphrase it for you. For instance, let's get something, a text from anywhere. Maybe let's say Nairaland. Let's go to Nairaland and get random text and see what magic this stuff does. So this person now is teaching about how to make Indomie and all of that. So as you can see the video, let's assume and do what? Paraphrase it. Okay, since we don't have enough text, let's just copy this one now. Are you with me?
Yes, sir. Well,
You come to this place.
With you, continue.
Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very well,
You
sir.
take this text, for instance, and you click on paraphrase. So automatically for you. And now it is no longer a copyright stuff. So you can decide to copy this thing and click it to and impute it to our second site. The second site I'm going to be introducing to you. Okay, I didn't write it here. It's InVideo. I'm going to write it invideo.io. Let me write it. Invideo.io. Please, if you have questions, reserve your questions. We are going to be ending this class very soon. Invideo.io. So that's the second site. So if you go to this place now, invideo.io, you can impute your tests here and it automatically generates video for you. That is for those that does not want to stress themselves, but they want to start creating content immediately. Like you want to start creating content this night. You can go get an article from anywhere, from any blog. Is it a health blog? Any blog at all. You can get article from that and begin to produce video this night. I'm not talking about tomorrow, this night. So this site helps you automatically generate video from text or from article. You know, I want to log in now. So it is invideo.io. So once you paraphrase your sentence, you come to this site, log in with your email or whatever, and you will see the templates already available. Remember, this thing works perfectly well in your mobile phone, but I'm just using laptop for ease. So you can do that. As you can see, you see pre-made templates, you see text to video templates. I don't know if you are seeing that. So we are going to click on text to video template because that's what we want to do. So it's going to take us to places, another place where we are going to, of course, impute the things we want. It's loading up. Oh, okay. It's loading up. Okay, let's just use any of these tests. Okay, for instance, this. Okay, this is a template now. So you can say, let's use this template. Remember, what we want to create is a video. Now you can now put headline. Okay, let me just get a proper article so that you see how these things work. Let's say 10 costliest city. Okay, let's take any of this article. Yes. This is good. So let's just take a second paragraph so that this video won't be long. Okay, let's paste it here. Okay, let's paraphrase it first. You and paraphrase. So as you can see, of course, this underlining stuff, you can work on it, you can rephrase it, you can copy this again, put it here, and rephrase. That is if you're not comfortable with this one. But we can just continue because this is just a test. I just want to show you how this thing can work, and you can start creating content immediately tonight. You understand? So I'm going to go to InVideo. Where's that? Okay. I'm going to click on this and say next. So automatically it is loading. Okay, I think you're not seeing my screen now.
I can see your screen, sir.
But you're not seeing the in video, right?
I can only see the full boat.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't see the complete screen, please.
Yes, I made a mistake. I opened another tab. So let me open invideo.io. think okay. I'm gonna start again. Somebody said the first site isn't loading. Maybe it's from your side, but it's loading. Two bots from here. It's loading from here.
You know, Google. No mind now.
So let's do this.
The popsi no get chills though. See, we just climb. See, I will manage. The popsi no get chills. I don't stay
It's
here.
still loading for me.
There is this.
I or we. Popsi no get chills. Like, as the man talk down.
Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me?
Yes, we can hear you, but there is a second. This other person is
Okay. So we are just allowing our site to load up so that we can show you. I don't know. The site is a little bit slow. It's not loading. It's loading, but it's slow from this end. Okay. So let's choose this.
There's a.
Let's choose this. Oh, what's happening? Let me. Let's. I'm coming, guys. Let me load up this first. It's taking time. Okay, it's appeared. You click on use template. Use template.
Listen. See no evil.
Yes.
Hear no evil.
Once you have clicked on it, it's loading right now.
Talk no evil.
So we want to use this very template, this very one now. So what we're going to do is that once this stuff loads up, we are going to yes, it's now loaded. We're going to add the text we paraphrased here. And once we add it, you can just name it anything. Let's say first. You can just name it anything. And say first. And we say, okay, fine. Let's click on next. If you click on next, automatically, what this side does, it goes automatically that matches the text that you wrote. Once it surfs the internet and gets all of those stuff, it compiles them together and make them a video automatically. So from here now, you can instantly start creating videos that you can upload on YouTube this night. The only thing you need to do is just get a site. Maybe let's say you are into, and remember why we create videos sometimes, just in case you are not a content creator, maybe you have a business you want to build, and because YouTube channels and stuff like that are a great way of getting customers, you can easily do what? Start creating content, online content like Apple Doctor and all of that. You can just go, you don't need to be expert in anything. You don't need to be expert in medicine or expert in shoemaking. The only thing is that when you find yourself in any niche, all you have to do is to do what? Simply go and browse up articles, read up things, compile them together, come to this site. Just in case you are not good at presenting, but you can present, it's fine. You can go to YouTube, you can go to this, paste some of these things, and automatically you begin to see your video turn into an article, real-time article, and you can begin to use them to make money, begin to use them to grow your audience, entertain your audience, and all of that. So you don't wait for you don't need to wait for anything. You can actually start creating this night, just in case you have not started. Start creating, building your audience, nurturing them, giving them contents day in, day out with these simple tools that we are learning this night. So this one is loading. It's taking time.
Yeah, let the pressure come down first.
Mr. Tony, can you please move the mic of this? It's
Please, if
disturbing.
you have to discuss off your mic, I'll off all mics. So
Please.
Sir, please off all the mics so that there is distraction, please.
that's what I'll do now.
Okay, sir, but I have a question to ask.
What's the question?
Okay, the issue is that, for example, the first video you made,
I'm hearing you.
a site.
Yes. I'm not hearing you.
It is more.
You said the first video I did what? Hello? Someone wants to ask question.
If I want to,
Okay, since I can't hear you, I think I'll just go on. I'm not hearing you. You can type it so that I'll get what you are trying to ask. You understand? You can type it so that I'll read it on the message. So it's still loading. So since it's loading, let's just move over to the next one so that we won't waste our time. The second site we are going to touch is Shutterstock. Sorry, everybody knows this stuff. This site is very rich in quality when it comes to getting files, getting images. Just in case you want to shoot image, maybe video arts or any kind of art, or maybe animal, you want to shoot animal videos, or you want to shoot any kind of videos. If you go to this site now, shutterstock.com, you're going to see a whole lot of images. Shutterstock.com. Shutterstock.com. You're going to see a whole lot of images there. And in this place, you can browse. Let's say you are working on a video that talks about animals. You can type, or you're working about tech videos. You want to explain a new product launch. You can type technology, or technology background, or whatever. You will see thousands and thousands of images about that something you type. Though this site is not free, you pay for it actually. But I'm going to show you a way you can download image anybody, because some of the photos in this site is actually very expensive. So, but you can get it free. I'm going to teach you right now with a site. I'm going to show you how you can download some of these premium images without having to pay a dime to anybody. So as you can see, when you are making a video that has to do with technology, or that has to do with computer, or maybe when we start doing the animation stuff and you need clip art for your animation to illustrate something, let's type clip art, just to illustrate something and to show a client about some of your dealings. And in whiteboard animation, you use clip art instead of images, full colored images. So when you have some of these jobs and you want to do it, you can go to this place, shutterstock.com, and download some of the files there, and they're going to make your design stand out. So these are the stuff you see. You can go to this place, you can download them, but you cannot download them from here for free. You can only have access to maybe 10 per day on a free plan. So I'm going to show you how you can do that. So this is clip art. Maybe you are designing anything. You are working on a whiteboard animation. As you can see, look at this character. These are characters of people. So you can get any of these clip arts and use them for your whiteboard animation. Or you need to, or if it's people you want, if it's technology, any image, you can just go to this place, search on that image, and you will see lots and lots of videos and lots of images, sorry, containing that niche you are working on. So this is a very powerful tool that you will not or you cannot afford to miss if you're a video editor. Now, the third one I'm going to show you now is mohack.cc. I'm sure I'm not following this in order, but I just want to show you based on how they are related, how you can use them. Nohack.cc is a site where you can actually go and download some of these images you see here free of charge. Are you getting me? So you can actually download some of these paid images. You can actually download it free of charge when you use nohack.cc. Sorry, nohack.cc. Let me show you how you are going to use this nohack.cc to download powerful images from this site. I'm sorry, I think our network is not so strong because it's not loading up all of the things I'm saying now. So we are going to manage. Let's say we look for computer image. Let's say we look for computer. If we search for computer, we are going to see a lot of computer image that we want to use for something. But like I said, it is not free, and because it is not free, I am going to show you how you can use some of these images free or download them free, so that you won't be paying for all of those things. That network is slow. Okay. All right, so let's assume that this is what we have. Let's assume that this is what we want to use. Any of these images, let's look for a better one. Let's say you are shooting an ad that is talking about computer or digital marketing. This yellow image now with somebody operating computer with coffee and his phone and all of that. So you might want to add text, maybe text to this very plain background, and now put this very computer image at the side. You understand? So maybe that might be your concept. You might just click on this. You want to download this, and of course, this is not free. It is paid for. You can open this image in a new tab. Are you following me? If you open this image in a new tab, you can copy the link. If you copy the link, you go to nohack.cc, which is the third site I'm introducing to you. If you go to that place, you click on, you paste on it, you paste the link here on search here. Are you seeing it? At my right hand side. When you place it there, you click on enter for it to search for that same image. Remember, it is paid for in the other side. So it has found that image, said find stock. You click on find stock. Now you can use this on your phone. So we are using laptop because I think laptop for me is easier for me. So you can use this, you can replicate this on your phone. You understand? So it's going to find stock. It has found, it said click to view. I don't know if anybody's viewing it. Very close to my watch. If you click on click to view, it is going to view that same image. Now we're going to click on capture something. I'm a human. Block. skip ads. So I can now download this image. If I click on download, it's here now. Have you seen that? So you will no longer see a watermark on this. But if we wanted to download it from that other side, we are going to see watermark. So that is the advantage of using this very site to download your stock images. You might not understand what these stock images are doing now or the need for it until you begin to edit, and you will need images. And now remember, if you are working for international clients, if you use image that has copyright, they are going to sue you for that. And because of that, we use stock images. You don't just go online and download images or download videos. Whenever you are downloading image or videos, you need to be sure that that video is what a stock video or a stock listing. That means you have permission to use it. If you don't have permission and you use it, you are going in for that. All right. So this thing is not. So if it loads up, it automatically starts downloading. But if it doesn't, you click on this place and automatically save it. That is it. No hard.cc. Please take note of this site. We are going to be using it a lot. We are going to be using it a lot. So it has saved. If you look at this place, it has saved. Just look at down this place. It has downloaded. All right. So it is now on my computer. So the fourth site we are going to look at now. We are going to look at Pixabay. Pixabay is used for, you can use it to download music, soundtracks, just in case we start making videos. Like I told you, videos are good when soundtracks are involved. So the best way you can get soundtrack, there are a lot of sites you can get soundtracks from. And of course, we are going to be sharing some of these sites. But for now, we are going to be using Pixabay. I want you to archive some of these sites because you might need it in some of the projects we are going to be giving to you, at least for starters. So you go to Pixabay and do what? Download music. Of course, Pixabay videos and pixabay.com. Are you with me? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So,
Yes, sir.
Okay. So all right, so we are going to be using Pixabay. We're talking about Pixabay, not Pixabay. I made a mistake. Pixabay.com. So this is it. You can also download images from this place. You can also download music. If you want to download music, you can add slash music. You click on it, then it takes you to a lot of music soundtracks that you can use. You can listen to them and use them. You can play on it to see the one you want and all of that. You can search if you want any kind of song, maybe ringing tune or something. You can search on it here. If you want interview, you can search any kind of music, background music, film music, podcast music, cinematic music, vlog, music for YouTube, and all of that. You can search all of these things and you see all song soundtracks for all of your videos. So this is the site. Please take note of this site. Now another site I want you to take note is Canva.com. I believe most of you must have heard about Canva. Canva is a very good site. It helps a lot of creators, including me, to do a lot of quick designs. Like if you go to Canva, for instance, this Canva, I'm opening up Canva for you guys. this Canva, you will see a whole lot of options for you there. We are still going to talk about Canva extensively because a lot of people are neglecting this Canva. They don't know how beautiful, how they can use this Canva to achieve professional stuff. So you can go to this place, you can type videos. Yes. Just in case you are doing YouTube videos and all of that, you can create your intro here. Let's say YouTube intro. And let's just write intro here, intro video, and search on it. YouTube video intro. We search on it because if you have been watching YouTube, you will realize that every single video comes with intro. You see that? So it's very important. You can use Canva to create an awesome intro for your YouTube channel or whatever. As you can see this one, there are powerful intros that you can use for your stuff. And I'm going to show you during the course of this class, maybe not today, how you can get this Canva for free. You understand? Without paying any dime. All of the features Canva offers for free. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to share a separate video on that. So as you can see, there are a lot of videos, wonderful videos on Canva that you can use as your intro to make awesome videos. So if you have not been using Canva as a video editor, you are not serious. Let me put it that way. I'm not saying there are not other places or other sites where you can get awesome stuff, but YouTube, Canva is very nice. It's very nice. Another aspect of this thing, you can use what we call thumbnail. Just for instance, when you see okay, let's go to YouTube now. YouTube. I'll show you what I mean by that. Thumbnails. For some of us that do not know what thumbnail means, if you go to YouTube now and click on YouTube, what you are going to see is videos. When I was coming up, when I started YouTube, I started watching YouTube videos, I realized that what I see as the cover is usually not where the video starts. So I was wondering, sometimes I'll see a lot of circled stuff, and when I click on the video, I will not see the cover of that stuff. Just for instance, this person now, this white lady, has a design, and I'm seeing dollars all around it, and she's like raising her hand and all of that. So I was wondering I was thinking maybe when I play this video, I'm going to see the video starting from this place where she's throwing dollars. But this is not the actual video. This is like a design. She designed it just to lure you in. And just like you can see, look at this one now. It said earn some amounts by typing. Earn $295 by typing. This is a design they did and all of that. So you can use Canva to do your what's it called? Thumbnail. So these images are called thumbnails. You can use Canva to do awesome thumbnails for your videos. You get? Do awesome thumbnails for your videos, and you will realize that you will stand out. So Canva is a very important tool. We will go into it subsequently, but I want you to take note of Canva. And if you don't have, I believe some of you guys might have free Canva, or you might have what's it called now? Premium Canva. But if you don't have it, please, you can leave me a message here so that I can make another video telling you how you can get Canva for free, so that you can use all of the features Canva has for free. Now you can create an awesome video from start to finish using Canva alone. I do that alone, and I'm going to be teaching you during the course of this class. But for now, we are not going to do Canva because we are going to first of all do whiteboard animation. So the last site I want you to take note of is YouTube. Now, YouTube is a very big site. It's a very big site that sometimes when you need an idea of what to do, or what site to use, or what video to create, you can go to YouTube and search and see what others are doing. If you go to YouTube and see what others are doing, you can follow suit, you can replicate what others are doing, you can watch some recaps and do what I'm not saying you should copy them, but you can borrow a leaf from people and replicate it in your own stuff, and you will find out that you have a wonderful result. Are you with me? So these apps are very, very important, and we are going to use them. Now, the last one, I didn't write it here. Please forgive me, forgive this spelling. This is in video. Let me write this now. The last app, I was saving this for the last. This is an app, no longer a website. We are going to use it for Binimi. Binimi app. Binimi app is the app we are going to use for whiteboard animation. Now, to get some of these apps, we are going to be using on this class for free. There is a website I'm going to be sharing with you guys now that you can use to download some of this app, premium version of this app. I'm going to be sharing with you other websites subsequently as we go on this class. So, but I'm going to do what? Share with you this app. It's called apkdon.com. apkdon.com. In this site, you can download a lot of premium mobile app you can use, both Truecaller, both Binimi that we're going to use. So what I want you guys to do now is to go to this app, download Binimi app. Binimi. I'm going to show you Binimi app. It's spelled Benime. Let me write it, because that will be our next class. In our next class, we're going to be teaching whiteboard animation. So Binimi. So if you go to apkdon.com, you download Binimi app. Click on it, download it. We are going to be using it to create awesome whiteboard animation. So, and guys, I think today, I'm going to call it today in this. So please take note of these sites. We are going to be using them in our next class. And our class is, of course, going to continue. We are going to continue this class tomorrow, but it might not be live tomorrow. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Hi, guys.
Yes, sir, we're with you.
Do you understand? Hi, guys.
Yes. Hello.
Your screen is off.
Hello?
Okay. So please, are you with me?
Hello?
Hello.
Are you with me?
Yes, sir,
We
we're
are
with
still
you.
with you.
So,
So please, are you still connected?
I want you to go to apkdon.com, download Binimi app. I'm with you. You said?
Hello. So please,
Hello?
are you with us?
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Are you guys with me?
Yes, sir, we're
We are
with
with
you.
you. Are you still with us?
Yes,
Yes, sir, we are
I'm
here.
with you. I said go to
So-
apkdon.com and download Binimi app. And by tomorrow, I'm going to send you a free tutorial on how to use binimi.com to produce an excellent whiteboard animation.
I've done it, sir.
So before then, I have a question.
All right.
Can I ask?
Yes, ask a question.
Okay, I say due to the issue of network, the network is fluctuating. So if the network fluctuates, we used to miss some part of the class. So I don't know whether you can send us the record of this live class via the platform.
Yes, I'll do that. I'll send you the record of the class, but that will be maybe on Monday or so.
On Monday?
Yes.
Okay, so no problem.
Yes, I'll definitely, or tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, right?
Okay, tomorrow is Sunday.
Yes, I might, but why I said Monday is because Sundays for me is very busy for me, so I
So
might
yeah.
not. But on telling the Monday,
Now, in the beginning of the class, I heard you mention something soundtrack. So please, I need more explanation about it.
you heard me mention what?
Sound is something soundtrack or sound something.
Okay, sound.
Soundtrack or sound something there. I heard you mention. So can I get more information about it?
I really don't get your question.
I was talking about
Soundtrack. You know about soundtrack.
Soundtrack.
Yes.
Yeah, soundtrack. Please, I need more explanation about it.
Okay, I said when you are creating a video, no video, be it movie, be it skit, be it interview, no video. Go and check. No video comes without soundtrack because soundtrack gives you the humor, communicates the message to you. Soundtrack makes you feel, gives you an understanding of what the video is talking about. It makes it more interactive. So sometimes when the video is, let's say you want to communicate things like you want to keep the video interactive, or you want to communicate laughter, or you want to communicate sorrow, your soundtrack can help boost somebody's emotion. And you can use soundtrack to make somebody cry. You can use soundtrack to make somebody laugh. You can use soundtrack to do a whole lot of things. So when some people are even watching the video, what you add the sound effect that makes things real. Just like when you slap somebody, it is more entertaining to hear the sound of that slap. When you kick somebody, it is more entertaining to hear the sound of that kick. When things like that, if you don't use your soundtrack carefully well, you might end up not, no matter how good your editing is, you will definitely mess things up with your video. You will mess your video up if you don't use soundtrack.
And
So
please,
soundtrack
I'm
is the
sorry,
way
I
of
have another
communicating.
question to ask.
You said,
Hello?
are you hearing
I
me?
have another question to ask you.
You said,
Yeah. Hello?
so soundtrack is very,
I said,
very
please,
important.
haven't you have any class? Hello?
I'm hearing you.
Hello?
I can
I
hear
say,
you.
haven't you have created something like PDF so that we or like manual so that it can guide us through the class?
Okay, PDF. I am
Please
sure.
get me?
I'm going to release a lot of files. Guys, calm down. I know that all of this information might be too big for us to start processing at once. I'm going to provide all of this information. Just if there are ones you need, just talk to me about it. And of course, I'm going to work on it to provide it. I'm going to give you a lot of PDF files, both on editing and all of that. But that will be subsequently. When we get to that point, we are definitely going to share it. But if you also want me to share the stuff I used to present, I mean the presentation I did now, I can also share that to you. Any other question? Any other question?
sorry, sir. A quick remember, sir.
Okay.
About the discussion group on the WhatsApp platform.
Okay. I'm going to create that, but I just want to make sure maybe in our second class or so, I'm going to create the serious class and the discussion class so that I'm going to mute everybody on that tutorial group so that I'm able to just put on the tutorials, just tutorials, no communication, just tutorials. Then the next group is going to be question and answer because it's very important. I want everybody to be carried along. If you have questions, please do ask. and all of that is going to be very, very helpful for us. And I'm going to be sharing a lot of resources, like I said earlier, just like soundtrack. And I'm also going to show you how we can utilize some apps to extract soundtracks. Sometimes you might like a soundtrack and you don't have it, and it is not in any of these sites. Most of these sites we are using for soundtrack, we are using it to it's mostly foreign soundtrack. But since we are in Nigeria and we know there are some soundtrack that might make sense, or you are watching a movie, you heard something that might make sense, we can teach you how you can extract some of those soundtracks, turn them into MP3, and use them, archive them in some of your soundtrack folder, and use them whenever you want. So we also talk on that. Okay. Very important. Any other question? I think somebody Daniel is writing some of the apps. I think that's commendable.
Oh,
He's
thank you
writing
very
some
much,
of the
sir.
things we some of the apps we use and all of that.
Yes, I tried the apk.com, but I can't find the Bimini app there, sir.
I'm not hearing you.
I tried the apk.com, but I can't find the Bimini app there.
It's not opening.
I can't find the app there, sir.
Okay, you can't find the app.
Yes, let's share my screen so you can see it.
Okay. What will happen is that I'm going to download it myself. I'm going to look for it in some other places, and I think I have it in my phone. I'm going to share the file.
I think I spelled it wrongly. Let me try again.
Okay, please try because I'm sure I downloaded it somewhere there. But if you can't find it, hit me up. I'm going to share the file. I have it in my phone.
Sir, we can't find it. We can't find it.
It's in Bemisa, Abi. BE.
Okay. What will happen is I'll share it after this class. Once I end this meeting, I'm going to share the file to you guys so that you can download it.
Okay, sir.
Oh,
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
All right. So, and by tomorrow, I'm going to be releasing a full tutorial on that app. You understand? So that you guys can, once we are done with it, we are going to give 2 assignments. Number 1 assignment is for you to convert text to a video. Number 2nd assignment is for you to do a quick advert on Binimi using whiteboard animation. That is going to be our 2 projects. So for this class, what you are going to do is to create a video, a short video on any niche, be it health, be it fashion, be it whatever. Just create a video using in video. Just convert text to video. That's what we're going to be doing for this class. So I'll be expecting to see the stuff submitted maybe tomorrow or next.
but before you off the class, please, I'm sorry, I have another question to ask.
All right.
So while using
You have
that
questions?
video
No.
out, please,
You said?
are you listening? That in video that we convert text to video. Can I just type
You
it
can
without using any blog or any website? Before
Yes, you can use your own text. You can use your own text, and you can also change the pictures that the in video suggests for you, because when you input your text, it finds stock images that matches your text. But like you're in Nigeria now, you might have some cities and some names that does not match with what they are going to search and input for you. You might decide to change it yourself, customize it and all of that. It's still there. Do you understand? Any other question?
What is the important normal video?
Now, lastly, before we end, any other question?
I mean,
I guess no other
not
question.
that we must paragraph the text before.
You said? So, lastly, before I want to also tell you guys that this is a community that we are building, and we have lots and lots of projects that we want to work on. So we are not just teaching people or just doing a class and all of that. We want to build a community of one, influencers, two, producers, and three, editors. That's what we want to build, so that we have tons and tons of job. When you do well in this class, at least that if you are willing to work, except you want to do on your own, we can recommend clients to you, or we can give you jobs, some of our jobs that we have that we might not be able to do ourselves. We might decide to pick one of you guys, because this is the first batch, but this is definitely not going to be the last batch. So we are going to build a community where we can make it easy for you guys, or for everybody that is interested, to have access to thousands and thousands of resources. And of course, like I told you, there are too many other apps or too many other websites that I'm using to get some resources that I'm going to be sharing at the course of this class. So what I want you guys to do for me is this: put your whole attention and let's do this. It's simple and it's also hard. All right. All right.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. So I think that will be it for tonight. Tomorrow we are moving straight to tutorial.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. We're with you.
Yeah. So that will be. So I want to thank everybody for participating. Very, very. I'm so excited to have you all. One thing I'm going to do for everybody that participates, I want you to send me a personal message. If you participated, send me a personal message, because I'm going to be having, I'm going to be giving a gift, like kind of, to everyone that participated, kind of a gift, maybe at the course of this program. So maybe send me a personal message just for me to take notes of your participation in this night. All right.
All right, sir.
All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. All right. I'll be ending this stuff now. All right, guys. See ya.